thought I had my water. Where is it? So I've been working on and off the whole day, but today didn't record my screen, so I figured for this sprint I'm gonna come and record my screen. Actually, let me also close this. Man, yeah. Yeah. So when we last talked, I don't know, maybe I was like here or something. I came back and I've been thinking through. Mosquitoes have shown me things today. I've been thinking through my designs. I went and I was building it, and I was just like building it and building it. And yeah, I put together a simple homepage, a simple landing page, what I consider a simple landing page, and this is it. So let's see what I did. Right here. So this is the landing page. We have, this is the nav bar. Okay, so it's home, about, courses, programs, contact, and blog. So for this, I think are the ones that are going to be there. And this is the headline: raising, equipping, and sending messages of the gospel. Get accredited degrees and diplomas in theology and Christian studies. Register today. For more information, I wanted to lead with the number, something people can call, and I wanted to lead with it right here. So it should be just like immediately someone can see it. So these are two CTAs at once. There's this CTA and then there's this CTA. I don't know what that does for UX, and I don't know what then that's the meaning of this. Is it just taking you here? But I thought that would be a good CTA to start with. So here's the first one, wires. Then the second one, calling it testimonial one, and then traction. I had a hard time really designing a pretty traction. Then something about Northwestern Christian University, and then maybe I should add like a learn more here. And then our programs, how our programs look like. We have full-time, part-time, online. I thought I should explain here, but I never. Then we go to gallery. And then this should be responsive. Maybe if you click, it should pop up on the screen. And then you could take a look at more pictures. And then here we have our prospectus. And I had thought, so I thought this gray is going to be white, I guess. Oh, no, this is, sorry. So this is just how it was. And this is how it was. And so I came back and I was looking at my design and I thought, I saw I've been online, I've been on Dribble, and I've been looking at modern clean designs, and they all really take advantage of white. And it seems to me like all modern designs are not afraid to use white. So I wondered to myself, why does my design look busy? Why does the color look busy? Maybe it has too much color. So I said, let me try and take away a little bit of that color. So I came back and I took out all the grays, all the main grays. So now I have a white here, a white here. And immediately I did that, all of a sudden this doesn't look very this doesn't look, let me hide this ellipse. This doesn't look very professional all of a sudden, man. It's just, maybe I should give it a little bit room to breathe, like that. Also, good design good design breathes on the page. It's not full. That's why I'm feeling like this. Like I'm a little bit extra. So maybe I should take this down. Maybe I should make them something like I don't know, 330 by 250 maybe. And then I don't know, just I feel like I need to do a better job of making this design breathe. But I'm not sure what I'm trying to say yet. I just know that man, I just know that right now my work looks a little bit too much. So it was 330 by 250. So let me go with the same 330 by 250. I just think that yeah, a lot of the work that I do now is going to need for me to clean the design. Uh, 250 and let me yeah, so there's definite need to like think about how my design is going to look like, so I can start looking professional. And I've thought maybe that's my problem. I need to find work that looks more professional. Maybe this should just fit in one word. Instead of going with H5, you should go maybe with like medium level. Nah, man. Oh, that mosquito's really done me well, yeah. So let it stay like this. But I felt when I was coming and I was looking on Dribble, the designs are much cleaner, and I feel like mine aren't. So I just started wondering like why not then. Let me take this down to something like 250. Yeah, by 250. Yeah, so you definitely are going to notice a huge difference between these two designs. One of them is just like a little bit clean. I'm trying to find that cleanliness, and I think it's like a lot of pixel pushing, and I'm not entirely like proud of doing things like this. But then also I'm very aware just of how like design that looks modern. For example, now you see I changed all this orange to something cleaner, but I don't know if it's clean enough. And also I lacked ideas on like how to present So let me search something like school landing page. Let me use university. Dribble has so many like dope designers. Like this is the top place to go if you want to, to get designs, man. Like granted, look at this. I like this. This is already really looks to me very professional. So I'm just going with love at first sight. This looks also very generic, and also that's another problem with like modern design. There's no much. Whoa, what a strange thing. I like this a lot. I like that a lot. So let me check this out. I wonder if I can download it. I hope I can. So I like these cards. I like the idea of these cards to be able to. So these cards are cool, and I would probably maybe if I could find a way to present my information with cards and icons. So let me save this image. Inspo 3 or something, I guess. Let's look at what he has to offer. All right, so all right, so he's used color. He's not afraid to use color, and also the font weight is a little bit different. So this also looks very modern. I'm going to bring them back into my thing. I said I'm really drawn to this one, I think because of this. At this part, it looked very professional, according to me. This is a good way to represent. Okay, fine. So I wonder if I could click on it. And in clean modern design. Right, so now that I've saved this, let me go and take them to my inspiration folder because I don't want to forget that these are not necessarily my ideas, and I'm just bringing them from online. Downloads. Let me go to my downloads now. Let me start with, I've saved maybe 4 of them today. So this is one. I hope it will come. Alright, let's throw it in here. Let's make it huge enough to refer to when we can. Let's get the other one. Let's get this one first. I'd also brought this one in so that I can refer to it. Alright, so let's okay, let me hold shift. What's happening to me right now in my process is that I feel, as you can see, a lot of also these designs, they've taken away a lot of the gradients, and they're also just very white. Let me bring that other final design in here. This one, let me put it in there. Yeah, mosquitoes having a good time, but I'm killing them too because it's still daytime. But there are a bunch of them. So yeah, why not, man? Then finally this, and I'll try and still like an artist. So what does still like an artist mean? Still an artist mean you have a deep pool of references of things that you like and you pull from them. So now that I have these references, let's just go immediately into some of the things I said I'm drawn to this design. I like the how this looks so modern already. What else was I saying? Who we are, what we do, others, success story. I like this part. 250 plus courses, 300 plus in total instructors. Yeah, maybe I could use something like this. Let me just try it. 250. Ah, what's wrong with me? It's right here. Let me just also, so let me go with I think I'm gonna have to go with like H5. So let me try and have another one here, maybe now H6. So of course this is a little bit strange. But yeah, this being less verbose, I guess. Effective history. Yeah, actually this one is to be here. So one of the things that I could add is like icons, I guess. Icons could really make the difference when I go back to back on my inspiration. Find a course, book a seat, take a certificate. Our popular courses, this can be a good thing to also put, or our programs. Inside our programs I could have an image actually. I keep forgetting. No, we are here. We have to go back to like web pages. And I had had a little bit of problem thinking about how I'm going to talk about this. But one of the things I could do is I thought I could take this guy's here. It's just an idea. I don't know how it will look like. could make this longer, and then I could have another image here. This just as an idea, and then another something like so let's see, could you handle this? How would this look like in the end? So let me make this like this color. Part time and delete. Maybe I could evenings. And then this strange creature, man. Then I'm gonna bring online up here. Now my challenge is that that is way too far past. So maybe this can look better. I don't know. Still don't like it. I feel I have a huge problem with maybe with my colors. Maybe I should tone them down. Maybe I should just get rid of this orange entirely. And give it a white too. But let me maintain the gray here. So yeah. Alright, so this is a new things like how to join. It's like could be like a different page. Here's subscribe to our newsletter. So one thing that I've seen here that I could probably benefit from is having more copy. I feel like I don't have strong man. So yeah, I could totally benefit from, like, look how this brother has like a lot of copy here, and then here he has a bunch of icons, actually really fun icons. I wanted to bring in some icons that were not very fun, but maybe I could bring in some of these fun icons too, or I could just keep it clean with the type of icons I wanted to bring in. And then in this other design, what I like, okay, so icons again, similar color icons, really good use of typography, really clean type of clean set of icons, which I can't see from my project. Mine is not clean at all. Maybe it's the colors that make it not to feel clean. Maybe I shouldn't have maybe I shouldn't go with a brown. Maybe I should go with a gray, or maybe a white. But let me try the gray. Yeah, so I think those dark places need to get so this is a strange experience for me now, really, because it seems to me it's just like the orange is not now working. Seems to me like the orange is not working. But it's okay. Maybe oranges are not meant to work on. So I feel like this is what I've been doing the whole day, just pixel pushing, and I wonder like how productive like pushing pixels really could be. Yeah, maybe not so productive, or maybe I could allow at this space of our programs a little bit more room for it like to breathe and to explore like how this dynamic place could be. But already like from a bird's eye view, let me take it this side. From a bird's eye view, it's starting to look more cleaner than the first one. The first one was so in your face. It was dope, but it felt designed. This one just feels like informational. So maybe in coming up with a design, there's a part in which you could really be on people's faces, and maybe there's a side of you that isn't really on people's faces, that just delivers information without really. It's like here, see, I also took away the orange. So one of the things then is I could decide that my orange is going to be only on call to actions. For example, now here's another place I thought I could come in and and add something. So it's a real challenge, by the way, to so let me have and then let me have a text here. So let's see how that would look like. How am I using this color on my so now I have I have something in here. Maybe this should be here. And this should be more like in the middle. For the design to work. And this idea still just isn't working with me or for me. I have a typo here. It just isn't looking nice for me yet. But you can start to see I'm kind of getting a gist of how clean my homepage could be. And I really have like a lot of issues with everything now. Like I feel like this should be so let's try. Man, where is that other color? This color was, I didn't even say like it has been existing in like a very very random let me go to right. So yeah, that it's not so bad now. So now I have a few different shades of green. I have this one, then have this darker one, and then this one. And I've totally just like switched it up significantly. And let's see how it's going to look like with that green. A little bit too much, but I like it. A little bit too much, but I like it. Now I'm beginning to feel like this text box shouldn't be that much. But this now is a problem because but it's much better, by the way. So I'm feeling myself move out of that dark color scheme that I was in before into a more funky one. It's life, bro. It's life. Sometimes I think you just have to accept and go with your gut feeling. But I like this as a darker shade, and maybe I should bring in something before this that still has kind of like these colors. Or I could have like other floating elements around this this area. So now when you go to it still feels very amateurish, and I don't know why. And maybe what I should do is just like take a, because now how can I take a break when I need to finish this project and go do something else? How am I? There's so many other angles I never got to explore. Our concept here, we decided that we're going to use orange for call to actions. So this CTA, this CTA, this CTA, this CTA should be an orange. I don't know if this is the right orange. So now my problem is that the font, the typography is all over, it's not consistent. Some of the things I could bring in here, like I said, the icons, like from here, inspiration. More copy maybe. Maybe we could have more copy inside here. And that just could be like normal body. Out why is your best bet in theology education in Kenya? Yeah, so I guess there's more type maybe. So let's go to H6. Also make it H6. Right. Right. So when I start adding more type, when I add more type and I add and maybe now I start looking at those items that I've been talking about, like icons, this design will be coming more alive. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I've been watching videos on WordPress. I wonder if I can code this and take it to WordPress. I wanted another icon here, so maybe I should, inside my styles, I should create another one called icons. There's so many other stories I wish I could tell. Inspiration. Yeah, I need to come up so with the logo. I need to finalize the logo. Again, what do I like from this? Pretty nice design. It's so much fun, like with the, so icons make things alive, covering things alive. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to like to the remix icons, and then I'm going to pick a bunch of icons that I think are necessary right now, and then I'm going to come back to, let me just first of all open it up. So while it opens, I think I'm going to just get a bunch of icons, like see this, audio classes, recorded classes, live class. This looks very cool. Yeah, So this one, 286 students, 150 mentors. This sounds like something cool, something. Also, this has a small lorem ipsum. Maybe I should add a small lorem ipsum on my thing. Do I need to? Yeah, why not? So audio one. Ipsum Met or then another thing is that you have to first create a design. And then you have to fill in the blanks with copy. Okay, so let's go to remix icons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my Bungoma Web School assets, styles, and then I'm going to create a frame here and then call it icons. And then almost poured water. And then while I'm here, I'm going to just grab a few icons from remix icons and then bring them in, but I'm not sure which ones yet. I'm sure of Facebook, Wi-Fi is back.
Hey guys, I missed you. Where you been?
Where you been? Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to look through the icon set. Bruh, so much icons here. Just trying to find. So what? Instead, uh huh. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. graduation. I remember there are days when you needed to download icons to your system. Photoshop. I'll never go back. Okay. Excuse me. Seems like there's no graduation. Ah. Ah. Oh yeah. There's no education. How is there no education? So I'm trying to find the graduation hat icon. So I think the difference. Ah, others. Let's see. Um, Man, so much respect for icon designers. Need to find something that shows graduates' church plans. Okay, what's wrong with me? So let me go to church, to buildings. Let me pick this hospital. Yay. Sorry. So now that I'm finding out that I have a style for icons already set here, and that's not something that I set. What if I took it out and made it something like maybe 32 by 32? Mm. Yep. Yes. Ukaambiwa sorry very much. Ukaambiwa sorry very much. Some I wonder if they have a calendar here. I hope to get something like maybe I can use just someone's head now. Control C, Control V, Control V. So those are my first icons. They do a good job. Okay, so let me look for unrelated icons. I was pretty sure actually that it would work. 30 years of service. Mm. I don't know. So I'm looking for something like a plus, or a tick, or a done. Okay, so the reason I wanted to use this because some person used it and I liked it. Yeah, I could use. Okay, I'm mostly quiet now, but is no worry. Just trying to really make sense of what I'm saying here. So now I have a few icons, and the design is starting to feel very modern, and maybe it was the lack of icons. Just it starts to feel starting to feel very clean. Let me find a phone, communication. Please don't tell me here's where communication is, but there's no phone call. Mm, so Control C, let me use this one. Hey, small fire.
No one. Absolutely no one. Alternative with the guy. Baba hata moto kalima na kumchoma. Wait.
So I have a few icons in this page now. And it's starting to look really sweet. So this actually, so far this place doesn't look so bad, but this one is not cool at all, and I don't know what to add. Maybe a bunch of icons. Maybe I can bring back the thing, the ellipse. Or maybe this ellipse does not And so that's an interesting take on the thing. Maybe I could try this idea. And just kind of let it stay like that. So maybe I could have another icon here, who knows. But it don't look so bad now. So in our programs, I might need to have something fancier. I'm probably thinking maybe I should make it bigger and like really explore. So what I'm doing right now isn't normally what I would do. So I have thought of that so that I can imagine a better way of explaining our program. So it feels like I'm just pixel pushing. By the way, I'm supposed to have a logo over here, but I haven't cleaned up the logo, our logo, and so that's a problem. But the landing page is looking good. The landing page is getting better. In fact, just this top part looks more professional now. And I could see how when I'm writing the CSS, I could make the divs. Also need to work on this logo. Here I could have some icon here. So let's find photography. Let's find a camera somewhere.
No, done. Just one. Spinach and apple. Hata baby hujaonja.
Monja. It's nice. I like it.
Kunywa.
It's warm, huh? Huh?
Nilichemsha maji ya kublendia nini? Ndio jana kufeel.
Ngacha ikul. Ngacha ikul kwa fridge for like a minute. And then you give him a cool drink. I get it. Or you just give it to him. Man, there's no camera here. Like, what type of eye concept is this? I've seen something in media. Much better. So let me use this Control C. Let me have so that icon plus the word. So our programs, I wish I had so let me get I wonder what I can put here. Yeah, but I can start really appreciating like what it means to clean out a design and to make it a little bit modern, to remove a lot of unnecessary color. I don't think this is something you learn. It's something you just maybe get to have a hunch about. And let me look at the inspiration. Look at this. So the way like these brand new designers are working on their UI, I feel like if you don't have like an appreciation for CSS and Flexbox, you can't make websites like this. But if you appreciate Flexbox, grids, and responsive design, you move away from from thinking about a web page the way you would think about like a layout, for example. A layout is static, and it has to flow. The whole piece has to make sense. And I remember just coming from layout into web. That just never made a lot of sense to me. I was like, no, I need to think about it in layout and type and those kind of thoughts. So I think I'm going to. Oh, first I'm going to find here the program thing, and then I'm gonna stop recording. The problem I found, maybe I should just keep recording. The problem I found with myself is I just I stop recording and then I just sit here. Like even in the morning when I never recorded the screen, I never thought I would work. And I was just chilling, looking at it, and making changes one by one. But I wasn't really like maybe making decisions audibly. I was just silently thinking about these decisions, then making one by one. Then eventually I had a whole thing like this, and I was like, whoa, I've done that entire process without recording my screen. Wow. But then you could see, look, just look at this evolution from this, 5,000 graduates to this. No matter what you say, man, this is more modern and cleaner. And I think I can even go in and like really clean, like really clean it even more. And I think that's what I did not have. So the insights that you can't come into those insights when you start designing. You have to first of all create before you start taking away. Like this, so different, vastly different. hmm But now you can start seeing flexbox here, right? And grids. My only problem, I could hack this CSS in like a day. Imagine now I get to do that for all. Hmm. So I have decided to follow Jesus. I think if I got something like a binder, yeah, like this. Maybe this. Control C. Control V. Then we want to make it 40 by 40. Maybe that's too big. We should go back to 36. Six by 36. I'm really enjoying this process. I mean, like, I've just had so much fun, in thinking about this. I feel like I want to delete all of this and try afresh. So let me try and bring in maybe a few images from my asset folder. Maybe this one. Control C. Hey, this formula isn't for the faint of heart. Yeah, I'm going to need to do some pixel pushing for this, artwork to kind of make sense. I don't know what to put in here. I'm just bringing an image, any image. Control-C. To 6 by 137. I think these are like some of the dimensions that I'm going to need to so just for the purposes of moving the ball forward, I'm going to so now what I'm finding out is that actually I need to again take time to make sure like my design is pixel perfect. Like look at this space between here and here. How did I get here? Alright, so that's an idea for I can have also a CTA here. Too many CTAs, bro. Beautiful. Let me hold down. And just let them breathe here. So my design is now much cleaner. Also, my issue, my big stress is going to CSS and try and clean it up. Maybe I should have like a drop shadow or something. So that was that, and now I'm going to for like legit stop from there today. It's getting darker, and I have my so many small iterations. Just you can even make now more iterations when you have your whole design ready and you want it to, like to breathe. I wonder if I just went ahead and decided that also this one is going to be no. It's crazy how much I just want to see how it looks like before I control Z. I think it's okay if I introduced it. It's crazy, but it's so cool because also this is the first time I'm really like getting into the meat and the potatoes. And I've been slaving on this project for like 2 days now. Plus I feel like I just can't get that part right. maybe like it should have something like an icon or something. I don't know, let me experiment with an icon. Oh, it's getting darker now, and mosquitoes want to come into the house. Let me zoom out, which kind of icons would work. How about if I went with this as full time? Do I have another one? Nope. Control C. So this is starting to look clean. I could have a download icon here. Control C, Control V. So just the best app ever, man. Just makes things so easy, like just so easy, you know. So maybe I'm just gonna come back and then clean it up a little bit more, finish the footer, then this will be my first final design, and then I'll try and execute another one later on. Time to close the windows.